What's up? Video number 6, I think. This makes it. Yeah. So I'm real pumped for this video because we're starting a movement, all of us. I'm starting everyone. It's already started, but we're continuing it, and we're going to get the ball rolling, really kick it off. And this stems from talking to Sean Newton McDevitt, who I've talked about in other videos. He has that My Two Cents podcast. But he took time out, which was super cool, to send me a message on Instagram, and we were talking about meditation. He gave me notes on this YouTube, which I need to apply because I'm getting better and stuff. But it stemmed from this. Like I made this YouTube channel because I've talked about how I want to be an actor. Well, a lot of actors can be characters that they like rehearse or that they build, but they cannot be themselves. And that's what I want to do. I want to build the me that I love to present to the world. And that's kind of what this movement is about. Building yourself and giving it to the world. And being the best you that you can be no matter what. And continuously striving to get better at that. So hopefully I spark him to make a sweet podcast. Or what have you. And hopefully I spark everyone else, or try to spark everyone else to continuously get better in a more extreme fashion. Because you might be doing like a small little bit of it, but go full force. And fuck what anybody says if they don't like it. Full force. That's what needs to be happening. So I'm going to get into my notes a bit. I always write a bunch of notes on my phone. So here's how I've been and how I've always been conscious of this, but now I'm letting it snowball. I'm a passionate person, and there's two sides to this. If I'm not passionate about something, it doesn't even exist to me. It will not register in my brain. It won't matter. It go right over. And this can be anything, I don't even have really an example. I guess I've talked about eating bad or cheat meals or partying. I'm not passionate about partying, so it doesn't even exist to me anymore. It's not even a thing in my world. Or how there's all this racism and shit, or inhumane treatment of other human beings. That doesn't even exist to me. The thought that other human beings are inferior. If you're a piece of shit, a racist or something, then you don't exist to me. You do nothing for my life, you don't exist. But on the other side of this, if I am passionate about something, I live and die for this. My health, my wellness, this theater, my craft, my friends, my family, and that's the better side of it, I think. And I know that I have an addictive personality, because I used to party all the time and things that come from that. But and rather than trying to say I don't have a problem, or I'm not an addictive person, I choose positive things to be addicted to and take them to the fullest extent. And this might not be that healthy, but that's a negative. That's a fault to have an addictive personality, but I now turn it into a strength. And yes, I have to be conscious of this to not get addicted to fucking drugs or something, which they don't exist to me, but they have, certainly, but now it's a strength for me. I turn it into a strength. So, with this being so passionate about things, I hit the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows of everything. But I want to be this way because it's part of the person that I want to give to the world. I want to give, when my friends know that I'm their friend, I want them to know that all of me is with all of them. Or if I ever get a girlfriend or a wife and have kids or something, I want them to know that I'm 100% invested in them. I don't think a lot of people take enough stock in trying to do that. I don't think enough people show other people how much they care until it's too late, or aren't don't really know how much another person means to them. So take a real good look at your life and choose to have people in your life and then show them how much they mean to you. Build that for yourself, because everything that comes from that is pretty sweet. When you have people in your life that you choose to have there and then you show them how much you care, they will show that back and they will love, and then this bond will grow that is irreversible almost, barring extraneous shit I get. But so this constantly getting better thing is what, like, waking up with a purpose. I've talked about that, I believe. But imagine, and this the exciting thing, imagine if every single person was conscious about getting better every day, treating people better every day, working towards their ultimate goals every day, eating the best food that they can, giving as much happiness to the world. Imagine if everyone was that conscious, all of us were that conscious, we could have the greatest world very soon. And this is the movement that I want, be your full self. Like, I dress how I want to dress, bandana and no shirts under my flannels, and I'll smile at people in the goofiest moments, or do small things for people even if they don't. And it's not that people need that. I think the people I do it for deserve it. Like, if I see someone having somewhat of an off day, maybe I'll write them a note with a bunch of, it's not even words, a bunch of smiley faces on it, because they deserve that. People deserve that, and people deserve to know that other people care, because life gets hard sometimes. And I think that if we're all conscious of building this world together, that's the movement. Let's be intellectual human beings and show everyone else that we care. I don't get why we can't do that. So start doing it. And some things that, I guess I'll go into this, to give people examples of how to start building yourself. I realized the other day that I haven't fully unraveled myself to anyone in a long time. Told everything about, sat down and had a really huge heart to heart and unraveled both of us together. And this typically comes in a relationship or something, or when you start falling in love. And I haven't had that in a long time. Which is actually good. I think that I haven't had that because, one, I can appreciate it more if it ever comes, and two, I've been doing a lot of building for myself that I think people in our generation, I'm 24, so anyone in that realm and anyone any age really hasn't taken the time to build themselves to what they dream of, So I've been building myself into what I've been dreaming of myself forever. And I've always had the idea and the desire that I'm going to be famous, and that I want to be famous, So now I've decided to be full force with it, and I'm already famous to myself. And I sound like I'm off my rocker, but I'm already famous to myself. I'm waiting for all you guys to catch up, and that's the reality I'm living in. Because all I need is one major person to believe in me one time, and then all of you catch up. That's how our world is working now. So why can't that happen for me? Plenty of people have been it's not overnight. It's never overnight success, but that's kind of how it's perceived. One major person believed in them, and then it got the ball rolling. That's all I need. So I believe in me. I already believe that I'm famous. So that's the reality I live in. I don't walk around like a fucking asshole all the time, expect people to hold doors for me and cater to me, but I hold myself with that sort of famous confidence. I do what I want. I act how I want to act. And even if I get self-conscious, I'm fuck that, dude. It's time to pick up the ball, start rolling, and start really going full force. And of course, I don't infringe on anybody's rights and liberties, because I think that that is the worst thing you can give to the world. But I act as though I am what I want to be. So let's start doing that, and start really paying attention to the interactions that you have with other people. I think that is a major thing that we could start doing, whether it's on social media or like whatever, or if someone is down, make them happy. It's not that hard to make someone happy. It's pretty easy, actually, if you're conscious of the interactions you've had with that person, because you can pick up on their subtleties all the time. So do it, and keep this movement going with me. Like, I think we all need to make this world something amazing, because we're on the verge of it. And I don't know if anyone watching this can feel it, but I can feel it. I feel like something big is coming. And I want to make it a positive something big. So that's how I wake up every day, is to make something positive and big happen. Like, I don't know, the other day I was like super sad about something that happened, and I took the entire day, and I didn't treat anyone like shit, but I was super sad within myself. And the next day, came back in and got positive again, and it goes along with the highest highs and the lowest lows. But I think that's how a lot of people know that you're fully invested, if it's something that like truly does take a toll on you, Sorry, let me look back at my notes. Oh, this is something I wrote in all caps on my phone in my notes. This is a major key, I think, but see yourself as a serious competitor. And anything that you dislike, or anything that will help you but it's hard for you, see it as a challenge, and beat the fuck out of it. I like to win, and if you don't like to win, I don't understand that. I'm not gonna like make fun of you, but I don't understand that. Also, I don't drive a BMW, by the way. I used to work at a BMW dealership. I don't want a nice car, really. I have my Grand Am, and that's cool with me, so I don't drive a BMW. But I'm very happy with the things I have in my life, and I got this for like $2. So I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I'm kind of spacey because I'm so pumped right now about this. Like, I love being on the verge of something big, and I love being excited about things. So I hope that this sparks other people to be excited as well, and present the. Be conscious of who you are and who you want to be, and present that to the world. Present someone you love to the world. And I think that's all I have in this video. But so make that consciousness, and present something amazing to the world. And I'll do it too, and have your friends do it too, and we can all create something that's amazing. Follow me, like, I'll try to boost you up on Instagram or Snapchat. My Snapchat is Bacon Lord Kyle. It's all one word, lowercase. And then my Instagram is @the_Kyle_Kelly, Kelley. Follow me. I don't always post like inspirational stuff, but it's a lot of me being happy. And if my happiness can do anything for you, then I'm super stoked. So that's it. I'm going to keep it short. And I want to end specifically on this. Build a you that you love to present to the world. And keep this movement going. I love all of you. Peace.